You're watching the first of a series of skate trips with Chuck and Luke with an anchor spot at the Fireball Farm. We packed a lot into this video. Make sure you check out the Fireball Farm, and we hope you enjoy Lagoon to the Moon. Alright. Hello. Guys, you're watching Days with Casper. We're going to go out to Columbia Station. I'm sure you guys have seen the Lagoon before, but we didn't do an actual video. This time we're heading out to Jim's. We're going to do a full video. We got Johnny behind the camera here. And we got Chuck over there. And we got Luke. And we're going to have a great time. It was about a 3.5 hour drive from Richmond to Columbia Station, and we got there pretty late. The home of the Fireball Gym. I'm going to briefly show you some of Jim's stuff, but you should definitely check out the Fireball Farm on YouTube. A little board collection. In case of a full bathroom that we get to use all weekend. The floors. I think this is going to be a cool experience. So you guys are going to see the ribs of the greatest bowl I've ever skated in my life before you see the bowl. So this bowl was designed by Donnie Billington. It's CNC cut and virtually perfect. But now you're going to see the museum, and then you're going to see what's up there. That's Jim's office. Jim is an amazing collector of amazing things, so to get a closer look at all the stuff that Jim's got, make sure you check out the Fireball Farm. While we're out here in Columbia Station, we're going to skate, we're going to explore the area, we're going to go over to a dirt track, we're going to see some fireworks and the setup, we're going to go to a street spot, we're just going to have a great time. Hope you guys enjoy it. So this is a virtually perfect CNC cut bowl made out of birch, designed by the absolute mastermind, Donnie Billington. There's a few ramps from him. I believe Stoke Run got the original TriStar mini ramp, and then the spine ramp that Shred with Ed skates. Let's see. Here, so up along here. Amazing collection. Lots of signed stuff. Jim is just a collector of amazing things. Bash. Extremely tired, but we can't turn down a session. Only 50. I won't snake you again, you can try it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. And to wind down, we decided to go take a hike in the dark through Jim's property.
You gonna argue with me after that?
Honestly, no.
I actually graduated from Wendigo University. We're out here in somewhere about 30 minutes from Cleveland, Ohio, in an undisclosed location.
Grass. Expert tip.
Keep your pants up.
It's
Lanterns down. Don't want to get in anybody's eyes.
yeah.
Talking to the viewers here.
I'm talking to the viewers. You, the viewer. Whatever they say during PBS. Because the viewers like you. That's what it was. I got it. You get sued for that?
No trouble.
There's no trouble.
I'm trying not to bust out fucking
Oh, that was a
laughing.
thorn. I knew it. I knew I had it.
That.
Alright, so I smell trouble, guys. I get hit by a thorn right after we hear an owl. Wendigo.
It's on your back. Don't freak out, dude. Don't freak out.
I did go to Wendigo University.
This is the place. Johnny, I'm gonna need for you to turn the camera off. You pissed a bunch of something off.
Those coyotes.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're welcome here anymore, man.
It's a pretty lame dance party, dude.
We may have gone onto somebody else's property here.
Well, good morning.
Pretty big day planned for us, so we said hi to Jim and enjoyed some coffee.
Going to go to a party that Jim invited us to. That Jim's doing the big boom booms at. This is gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna go live. So if you saw this already, shut up.
So Jim does a ton of stuff, and you can check all of that out on the Fireball Farm. But one of those things that he does is fireworks. So we're gonna head over here, we're gonna take a really close look at it, but we're also gonna enjoy this dirt track at this party that Jim invited us to. I'm excited to show it to you guys.
God damn it.
Walking up to this place was already pretty cool. Now we just gotta find Jim and have him tell us what's going on.
Alright, Jim, what are we doing here?
Well, Casper, this is my buddy Jason Taylor's house. I'm not sure like quite where he is, but this is his track. And 6-acre compound he has here, and we have a fireworks shoot. But what they do is they race all day. First, he does it every year, races all day, and then we usually shut it down by right around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Set up the show. The guys are actually over there prepping a lot of stuff, so we'll be going over there in a minute, checking stuff out. And there'll be a band, like I said, racing, food. It's just a good time. People camp out.
Is this just like a little taste of what people are gonna kind of see on your channel?
Oh, this is just a small
Little
sample.
taste?
Just a little small sample.
Get ready, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
How you doing?
Yeah, he was at the skate thing.
Okay,
You probably
cool.
saw him.
Jason, nice to meet you.
Johnny.
Jason, nice to meet
Yes, sir.
you. Luke, Jason.
He's gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it now.
after all that fun on the dirt track, Jim's gonna kill it in fireworks. This is called a Lil Ween.
Basically, they're in the process of setting up the show for my buddy Jason. I'm going to take it kind of beginning first. So those are 4-inch fuel mines. Okay, what those are filled with gasoline and water separator, and there's a black powder charged with titanium that lifts the gasoline out and creates a fireball. So all these things with the red rubber boots and the white tops, that's Cobra Firing Systems. That's who we use. That's the company that 90% of the pyro world uses. So those are all the different modules. Okay, those are 18 M's, meaning there's 18 Qs on each one. And then there's like the ones with the pink, those are 36s. They make them all the way up to 72. I think they're making larger ones. But basically it's a wireless system, and everything's all scripted on the system. And the remote that Matt is using, he's the lead for the show, he actually has a control panel built. So it's got the screen, everything there all right in front of him, the whole thing's scripted to that, so he just step fires it. So he just hits one button, step fires, everything's scripted to the timing of the cakes and everything. So those are strobes that are on the stakes right there. Those are basically just, they flash for like 60 seconds. I think those are colored ones. When we start the 16,000 roll firecracker roll, I used to do that back in the day. It was actually pretty cool. It creates smoke from the firecrackers, then hit the strobes, and we have that lit at 4 points, so it doesn't last 10 minutes. We want it to go quick. And then we'll hit some fireballs on the side there and the fronts, and then that's actually American flag set piece. What a set piece is we basically build it. I can make it say whatever you want, you know. Happy birthday, congratulations, any kind of set piece you can build, you know, whatever your mind can come up with, you know what I mean? So that's American flag. Basically, it will light up with fireworks, and it'll last about a minute to a minute and a half. So that's pretty cool. That's going to start the show. And I think they got some more strobes over here too. What you see right there are basically barricades. The design I came up with, but the barricades have always been a thing for guys setting up shows. What we used to do is pound rebar in the ground on each side, and it held the plywood up. Well, I'm trying to take all the extra work out, and like having rebar up, sticking up, it's always a danger at night, even though you put lights out when you're breaking down at the end of the night. The less stuff we have to deal with, the better. So I came up with this whole idea with these A-frames, and basically they're just toggle bolts, wing nut, and they're movable, so they're not like stuck there if you have to adjust. And basically what these do is if you get a cake blowout, it happens once in a while. We haven't had one often, I don't believe. I don't remember one any time. Do you, Matt? No blowouts, no. We use all good quality product. Raccoon, Wizard, Brachio, Pyro Fortune, a lot of good stuff that's out. And we do a mixture of 1.4 Pro, which is Consumer Pro. Consumer Pro is basically, they have all the E-match ports in them, so you can actually put the electrical E-match into them. You know, you have to basically go through a PGI class in order to be able to buy that stuff. And then we have 1.3 display fireworks out there as well. So yeah, this is great. This blocks from anything coming forward. If there's a cake blowout, it's not going towards the crowd. It's going to stay confined in this area or backwards. So it works out awesome.
So I definitely know what it means, but what's a cake blowout?
Cake blowout is if, let's say, the cake's going and it actually happens once in a while. Basically, a faulty tube, it actually blows out, and it could, you know, depending on how bad it blows out, could blow the whole cake apart. And who knows, once they blow out, who knows which way they're going. You know, it could be going towards the crowd, up in the air that way. It could hit other cakes. I mean, but at least everything is safe back in here in the barricades, so nobody gets hurt.
Well, that makes sense.
So it works out really good. Still have to set up the 6-inch fuel mines, aka fireballs.
And if you've never seen a fireball,
They're amazing.
I don't even know how to describe it.
It's exactly what you just said. It's a fireball.
Yeah.
It's gasoline that's basically propelled up in the air with a lift charge. A little bit of black powder. I'm not going to tell anybody the ratio, but it's X amount of ounces per gallon of fuel. Anybody wants to learn that? Look it up. It's pretty simple. So those are all kickboards. Those are basically, they make that a pod. All right, what we're looking at right now are back there, those are the 4-inch shells. They're building a pod right now, screwing the kickboards into there, which makes it one whole unit. We have 36 4-inch, I believe, brocade shells or chrysanthemums. And then I think we have 72 3-inch. These are all chains and they're all for finale. You can actually see, let's go check some of these out. You guys get to get a better idea what, you know, professional display fireworks look like. That's pretty cool. Let me show these guys, Trevor, what, yeah, so that's a 4-inch shell. And that's a chain, so it's basically, chains are more meant for finale. This would hurt really bad if this blew up in my hand. Like, we wouldn't be standing here. Our families would be going to a funeral. We've shot bigger. We shot, what, 7 to 8 weeks ago.
You heard him. He's had a lot bigger balls in his
A lot
hands.
bigger balls. A lot bigger.
10s at your place, right?
Yeah, we shot 10s at my place. No, we shot 8s.
What I saw?
7s, I believe.
Okay.
7s and 8s, I think. But yeah, those are 4-inch chains. And then over here, they're going to be popping that box open. And those are 72 3-inch chains. That would be color and salute. So the salutes are the loud booms, you guys, that rock your chest.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So all the work, how long is the show?
This is probably about a 12-minute show. 12 minutes easily, I would say. This is wild. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Gotta make sure they hit the bottom. And then this is quick match. So basically, here's the port. That's where the E-match goes. You pull this. E-match gets tied into there. And then all this gets tucked down. And as soon as he hits that button, it's instant. It's instant. This is called quick match. It's called quick match for a reason. Does this have black match? No. Okay, yeah. Does that have it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's black match. So that's if you were hand lighting the chains. So this has, what is it, like a 3-second burn rate, I think?
1 second per inch.
Is it 1 second per inch? Okay, so you got a few seconds. As soon as it hits this, boom, it's going up. So, really cool.
Well, thanks, Jim, for showing us everything here.
No problem, Casper.
I hope you guys are about to enjoy an amazing fireworks show, and make sure you check out the Fireball Farm.
Exactly.
This is Jim of the Fireball Farm.
Just wait, guys.
This is just a little taste.
Just a small taste.
Just a little.
second show we've done.
Well, that was amazing. Make sure you subscribe to the Fireball Farm to see more stuff like that. We got a lazy session in and got to sleep so we can start our Sunday off right. This is what happens when we have shit to do. We woke Luke up so we could safely play with some other kinds of moons.
This is the story of a great guy who's always refused to die. Born from radioactive waste. He's not a man of good taste. Now,
That was an important clip.
no time for you to play the fool. Now, nuclear
After playing around for a little bit, we're going to head over to the Cleveland area to check out a park and skate some street.
he never managed to fit in to put an end to his curse. He was surviving evils. Now, nuclear animals. No time for you to play the fool. Now, nuclear animals.
going back to the lagoon. It's raining.
Well, we packed a lot into one weekend at the Fireball Farm, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a great time.
Well, guys, we had a great weekend out here in Columbia Station, Ohio. Thanks for having us, Jim.
Anytime, man. It was great having you guys.
It's always great coming out here.
Yeah, I love
and this
it.
will be the first of many. Jim, what are you doing out here?
What aren't we doing is the question.
Right.
You know?
You need to keep an eye out for a channel called The Fireball Farm. You excited to get that going?
I'm beyond excited.
Well,
Beyond excited.
Well, thanks for having us.
Anytime, man.
We're going to come back as often as we can. You guys are going to see this place a lot more often from my perspective and from Jim's perspective. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and go get a life.